And I'm your other anchor, Sean Francis. And because the weather outside is not that frightful, except for the fact that it's Christmas week and we're having unseasonably warm weather, so maybe you all made the most of it by making Dirt Angels this weekend, or maybe pre-gaming because your name is Heather and it's your birthday today. You almost never do that. So, but tonight we are bringing you the top local, national, and world news that you may have missed because of that. So,
you're welcome, Grand Rapids. This is
NewsFlash. Ding dong. Our top story tonight. So, this isn't really a story or even a joke, really. Just, case numbers continuing to rise, all over the world and in Kent County, and Omicron is flaring up. We just want to reiterate the importance of looking out for each other, masking up as much as possible when we go out, getting vaccinated and boosted if you can, make smart decisions about that, all that, and hopefully, we continue to live somewhat normal lives and still see each other every week and make you laugh, okay? Sounds good? In other news, a traveling fart salesman for Amazon slipped on a banana peel and crashed his Tesla into a dildo factory. Yeah. Oh wait, I think we have an even better photo of that. There! That's the actual... comedy's hard, you guys.
Seriously though, not a lot of news this week that isn't bleak or depressing. Lots of sports, lots of deaths, either non-COVID related or, but hey, gas dropped 6 cents.
Hey!
Bringing us to a national average of $3.41, so it looks like I'll be taking scooters for the foreseeable future. It's going to be cheaper in the long run.
Mm-hmm. The Michigan DNR has announced as a warning to snowmobilers that they should avoid almost 101 miles of trail in the Upper Peninsula due to delays in grant agreements for trail grooming. Reportedly, the state has questioned the DNR's request for a special kind of Brazilian trail wax due to ongoing supply chain issues. However, if anybody doesn't mind taking a spin on some ungroomed trails, there's plenty of bushy pathways down in the Lower Peninsula, if you know what I mean. And I mean specifically like Dowagiac.
In spite of not being a doctor or having any medical credentials whatsoever, the Senate invited Southwest Airlines CEO Gary Kelly to testify about the efficacy of wearing masks on airplanes. The executive testified that masks really don't add much protection, and to drive his point home, he testified unmasked on December 15th. And on the 16th, he tested positive for COVID.
Oh.
So if that isn't a black fly in your Chardonnay, Mr. CEO wasn't afraid to fly. When COVID touched down, he thought, well, isn't this nice?
I've had that somewhere before. Meanwhile, over in Ireland, Ryanair CEO Michael O'Leary called anti-vaxxers idiots who shouldn't be allowed to ride on airplanes. And then he posed for this photo. But seriously, if you've never flown Ryanair, it's like the Irish equivalent of Spirit Airlines. Low cost, extra surcharges for everything. Experts predict it's only a matter of time before Ryanair imposes a 50% breathing surcharge for unvaccinated flyers. So just be careful, y'all.
NASA's Parker Solar Probe has just become the first spacecraft to ever touch the sun after flying through the sun's upper atmosphere. This finally answers the age-old question, is the sun hot? Turns out the answer is yes.
Cat's out of the bag. No, for real, a bobcat had escaped over the weekend from Blandford Nature Center and was quickly caught in a neighbor's trap and returned safely with no injuries. So yay, yeah. The Blandford Nature Center has not provided a statement as to why their bad bobcat planned such an elaborate escape, so we can only safely speculate here at NewsFlash that the cat was homeward bounding its way back to his owner in Oklahoma.
The Farnborough building in Ypsilanti might get new life as a marijuana facility. The developers plan to keep the iconic grain tower and silos at the property, which is located near Frog Island Park. The property is turning 100 next year, and like most people who reach old age having served society in a boring, if meaningful way, they are going to turn to drugs. This landmark was already notorious for selling Frog Island beer. The natural progression to cannabis is predictable. However, fingers crossed they don't stop there and explore the yet untapped market of synthetic toad venom.
Yeah. Dr. Francis Collins, the soon-to-be former director of the National Institute of Health, revealed in an interview with CBS News that he was pressured by former President Trump and other Republicans to endorse unproven treatments of COVID-19, such as hydroxychloroquine, and to fire Dr. Fauci. In other news, water is wet. Like, of course they pressured him to do that. Luckily, Dr. Collins stood his ground and said despite getting a talking to, that he would have resigned rather than be forced to cave to those pressures. So there you go. There's just still some people who won't do anything just to keep their job. So take some notes, former President Trump and other Republicans.
Students in the Van Buren, Michigan school districts have launched cognitive behavioral therapy for their overwhelmed students, including breakout sessions, mindfulness exercises, and even visits from emotional support animals, which is awesome. Question, is it possible for like a 20-something adult to enroll at the Van Buren, Michigan elementary, just asking for an overwhelmed friend?
We should look into that, yeah. I could use that too. A New York man was arrested for putting a statue of a 7-foot penis in his front lawn. But still no word of when the GRPD is going to show up to arrest the DeVos family for erecting a 318-foot penis statue in the middle of downtown.
The quest for the ultimate pasta shape is over.
Yes.
Food podcaster Dan Pashman spent 3 years creating what he calls the perfect pasta shape. When Pashman unveiled his perfect pasta earlier this year, he called it the Cascatelli.
Oh.
It immediately sold out. But is Cascatelli really perfect? We were able to secure some for the Project E-Commons in-house pasta expert, Sean, to try.
Yep, and we've got it right here, yeah. It's been warming up in the Comedy Project's own kitchen over there. So got a couple spoons here. Actually, this is gonna be mine. So let's see, I'm gonna try it now if you don't mind. Here we go. Alright, yeah, it looks pretty good. Yeah, it's just been, yeah. See, this is really full of pasta, just in case you were actually wondering. And yeah, let's just see how it goes. Ooh, yeah, that's good. Yeah. Mm-hmm. It adheres to the pasta really good. The sauce that's like that, I like. Good catch. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh wow, you're eating that Cascatelli pretty fast, Sean.
Yeah.
Like, I need more comments, like thoughts on how it compares to other pasta shapes.
Let me see on my notes here. Let's see. No. I think it's based on my criteria here. It's got a good mouthfeel. And plenty of pockets for sauce catching.
I mean, it looks pretty good. If you don't mind, like I'm gonna, just. Not even like one bite.
No.
Well,
yeah.
Well, Cascatelli must be really delicious. Sean can't eat it fast enough. Wait. Oh.
Just gonna dig into it a little bit more.
The box is down here. It's not Cascatelli, Sean. It's just plain old elbow macaroni.
Oh yeah. Yeah, the Cascatelli, it sold out really quickly, so we couldn't get any. So I figured this would be a suitable.
So you're not really a pasta connoisseur then, are you, Sean?
I mean, I don't know. Look at this face. Does this look like someone who doesn't know what pasta they like?
I mean, you're really enjoying eating this now.
Yeah. No, I'm a pasta expert because I have the belief that all pasta is good pasta. Right? All pasta is good pasta. Yeah, all pasta matters. Uh-oh. Wait till the end of the sketch, maybe.
Not saying that all pasta doesn't matter. I just asked you specifically as an expert if you could comment on cascatelli pasta. Not all pastas, just cascatelli.
But I didn't get to try any cascatelli. I don't know what it's like to live as someone who eats cascatelli.
Right, because cascatelli can't make it into the supply chain right now.
Uh-huh. But macaroni can. Macaroni has like tons of advantages that cascatelli doesn't have.
You're onto something there, Sean.
Wait, what? That's not fair, though.
Right. Don't you think cascatelli should have all the opportunities that macaroni has to enter the supply chain?
Wait a minute. Are we still talking about pasta? Oh.
So can we hear you say it, Sean?
Say what?
Cascatelli matters.
Oh, yeah. Cascatelli matters! Cascatelli matters! Cascatelli matters! See? We waited until the end there. You got a lesson. In com news tonight, we have a great show for y'all. We got stand-up from Simon Carlson, Brianna Blackburn, Elena Bergells, and Trevor Trask. Yeah. And as if that wasn't enough, we also have a set of improv from those famous best friends, Ben Wilkie and Joe Anderson. Yeah.
We'd like to thank our writers for NewsFlash this week, and if you'd like to see your name up here, you can submit your jokes to comedyoutletmondays@gmail.com with the subject NewsFlash tips.
Yeah, you can follow us on Comedy Outlet Mondays on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter. Nah! Okay, you can have some.